We need the stamina. Let's go for it. Oh no, I didn't even see that. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Uh-oh, I knew that too. That happened to me before. Oh, jeez. Go, 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 go.
Mr. Holmes, do you have any news about my father?
Tom, not so fast. I wanted to ask you if you remember your father mentioning anything about a special education program.
An education program? No, he only talked about a special job.
What's this box, Tom?
Oh yeah, I just found it, Mr. Holmes. It was ever so well hidden. I've no idea why.
Well done, my boy. It could prove very helpful.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? My name is Kobe Scroby, or Sherlock Holmes. Thank you guys so much for coming to hang out with me today. I really do appreciate it. If you guys enjoyed this video, please don't forget to hit the like button for me. Leave me your thoughts on it down below in the comments, and you can also subscribe to the channel for more Sherlock Holmes, the Devil's Daughter, and other videos. So, last time we left Lord Marsh's house, learned about his special education program, we learned about the guy with the special jobs, a little bit. Now we're here in the Hurst home, and Tom has found something that he wants to show us.
Please, sir.
This oil can also be used on weapons.
Take that.
Wolfjack. Looks like a military badge. A ramrod to clean a rifle. Tom, does your father own a rifle?
A rifle? No. If he had, he would have shown it me.
I'm sure that he wouldn't have shown it you. I need to find this rifle.
Oil.
This scrap of cloth was used to oil a firearm. Tom, does your father have any other property?
No. Well, at least I don't think so.
I have to take Toby. He'll take a sniff of the oil, and we'll find that rifle.
Alright, so we gotta go back home and get Toby the dog. Toby.
Come on, Toby. It's time for you to earn your keep. Watson?
I prefer to visit Lord Marsh. I'm worried about the condition of his health. I prefer to visit Lord Marsh. I'm worried about the condition of his health.
Alright, you go ahead and do that. So I believe... Yep, we have this one here, which search archives for Wolfjack military badge. Badges. Badge. Oh, perfect. Wolfjack. A Wolfjack is a half-wolf, half-jackrabbit. It was used by Lovat Scouts as a self-descriptive nickname. The Lovat Scouts formally became the British Army's first marksman unit.
Here it is.
Okay, is that it? Fetch Toby. Alright, so now
Kate wouldn't like it if I entered her room without her knowledge.
we'll just head right back over there.
Search, Toby, search.
Alright, now we get to play as Toby. Whoa, Kobe. Toby. Not Kobe, it's Toby. So all this stuff is kind of fun. I like it. No, the dog goes down the stairs the same way. I don't know. I think it's fun. There's a little bit of this in the previous game as well. Yeah, it goes over there, it comes back. Oh, that guy hit his hand? What are you doing, guy? Oh. Okay. Sorry. Get distracted. So we just follow the green trail as we're smelling it. Is this how dogs see? Or is this how dogs smell? Can they see? Anyway, it's probably the only way to explain it to us humans. And it goes down here. You sure, Toby?
Brave Toby, the best nose in the British Empire.
Here we go.
Nothing that could interest me. People use this cellar for storage.
Alright, I know what door it is. You can look in the keyholes. He doesn't find anything. But this one has a picture of Tom.
Tom's photograph. Let's try to get inside.
Don't need to waste our time looking in places I know that there's nothing. So here's a lockpicking minigame in this. So we have 4 lockpicks. Small one, bigger, bigger, biggest. So as you can see, I don't have a pointer to point for you, but the lock, I don't know. So, okay, this highlighted part here, straight above, has 1. So we're using lockpick number 1. As the ones on the bottom there have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just to use it as an example, later on, they'll be taller, so we'll have to use bigger lockpicks. I guess I'll just have to show you as we get there. But this one is the easiest one. And we're done. It's fairly easier than the one in the previous game, I think.
A map of Epping Forest. This case must have been full of cartridges.
Dear George, I do understand you, and it's so sad. Same as you, I can't find a job, not even the smallest thing. My children have nothing to eat. When I try to find anything, the bosses just say that they don't want wood people working for them. Our military service means nothing. Our country used us in war, but now it has abandoned us. Nobody cares. Your friend Jack. Order by Her Royal Majesty Queen of the United Kingdom, blah blah blah. The country extends its gratitude to George Hurst, an honorable soldier of the United Kingdom of Great Britain and Ireland, for his valiant military service. The British Army hereby awards him the Distinguished Conduct Medal and retires him due to the injuries sustained while in duty. Major Frederick Russell Burnham. All right.
There was something on the stand.
Dear Tom, if you're reading this letter, then it means that I'm dead. I'm so sorry that things had to end up this way, but I had no other choice. You have to know that. You're a very smart boy, and I'm so proud of you. I hope one day you'll understand and you'll forgive me. Son, I love you so much. Don't despair. Try to be happy, and you'll grow up to be a man someday, and sooner than you think. You won't be alone. Me and your ma'am will be looking over you from heaven, your loving father.
News clippings on Lords in the education program. Why are they here?
Lord Marsh, in association with his friend Lord Harrington and Lord Collins, is the co-founder of the Special Education Program. In assisting the poor to build better lives and more certain futures, these 3 gentlemen surely help lift the level of our struggling society.
Let's compare this list with the evidence that we found earlier. This is the list of selected participants for October's special education program. According to this poster, John Strobridge is missing. Let's compare them with people from Hearst documents.
Alright, so basically we just have to find the same people here. Thomas Kelly,
This man appears in both documents.
William Thatcher, Patrick Tanner, Reginald Staple, John Strobridge.
All the people in Marsh's document are marked and dated in George Hearst's files.
Alright, that's what we just looked at. Alright, so we got a few deductions here. Woo! There's a whole bunch. Let's just... Nope. Gimme. Alright, here's a new one. George Hearst had belonged to the Lovat Scouts Marksman Unit. No return. George Hearst knew that he stood no chance of returning from his special job. Therefore, he wrote a farewell letter to Tom. Last chance. George Hearst wrote a farewell letter but did not give it to Tom. There is a chance that he's still alive. It looks like that's all we have right now. Anything else I can look at? I think that's it. So now we can use, this is his imagination where he can just kind of see things that aren't there in certain situations.
There was a rifle here. George Hearst took it with him.
Yeah, we kind of knew that, man. Oh, well, that gave us another thing here, too. Newspaper article, man. Violence. George Hearst's special job is undoubtedly associated with violence if he took his rifle with him. Interested. George Hearst was interested in the special education program, but nothing more. George Hearst collected information about the paupers and the lords involved in the special education program. He did. He had some papers with their names on them for some reason. Sneak into Marsh's house. Sneak into Lord Marsh's house and uncover additional information about the special education program. Sounds like a lot of fun, honestly. And he left? Oh yeah, we got another one. All participants of the S group from the special education program could be missing. Oh. Mr. Hearst knew. George Hearst knew about some of the people who had gone missing from the special education program. Oh. Okay. We figured something out. Okay, we only got one left. So, we need to sneak into Marsh's house. I don't believe there's anything left that we can do here, so let's just do it.
Holmes, what are you doing here? What are you planning?
A mission of my own. You must play the role of the conscientious doctor while I sneak inside Marsh's house. That's the only way of helping little Tom.
So it took me about 4.5 or 5 hours each case. So last time I saw the Steam number, it was about 9.5 hours I'd put into this game to do 2 cases. And I believe we're mostly done with this one, and we're only a little more than an hour into it, I believe. Alright, so we're going to come in the back door. Alright, so you can kind of see here, the first one has 1, the second one has 2. So we're going to want to do 1. Next, we'll put this guy back, we'll move over to 2, and it's just that easy. I think they made that a little too easy in this one.
How can I help you?
I came to visit Lord Marsh.
What for?
I would very much like to see Lord Marsh, if you please.
Oh, you're so clumsy. Can you please not...
I have to visit Lord Marsh and offer him my services.
Fisher, please, allow Dr. Watson to enter. Good job, Watson.
Alright, so I messed this one up the first time.
I can hide here.
I can hide here. Okay. So we need to hide as soon as when we need to. Like right away, as soon as the guy starts coming. Okay. To this day, and by my estimation, the special education program has saved over 200 individuals from the gutter and elevated them to help form and support the critical foundations of our prosperous empire. This is largely thanks to the wisdom and foresight of Lord Marsh, who is a most progressive and wise politician. He has carried out a great deal of work in this field, whilst ignoring the critics and any hindrance from his arrogant colleagues who are so set in their ways. Out of my way, please. You go on the floor too. Oh, what I should have done was before I picked one up and I set it down and then I picked up a letter underneath it and it like flung it. It was funny. Dear Lord Collins, it is clear to me that we could learn a great many things about running the empire from those whom we trampled underfoot. These same people whom we have destitute, who we leave destitute and starving in the shadows of our cities at home or abroad. Lord Marsh. Okay. Dear Lord Marsh, thanks to the special education program, my life has been changed completely. I didn't know how to thank you, so I picked you this flower. Flower? There's the 2 books we dropped. Uh-huh. Let's finish looking around here real quick first, and then we'll get to that.
Lord Marsh is a keen hunter.
Is that it? Painting hanging crookedly. Fingerprints.
Let's see how hard to crack this safe is.
Doctor, it appears that you were impatient to pay me another visit.
Indeed. Will you allow me to examine you? A second opinion, so that the great Lord Marsh does not become the late Lord Marsh.
Well, since you put it that way, very well.
Shall I retire to your office, Lord Marsh?
No, please, Doctor. I insist that you stay. I shall need your assistance.
Will you break anything else?
I'll try my best.
Okay, that's our cue to hide. He doesn't notice the painting sitting on the floor and the safe exposed, or the 2 books that I knocked off the desk. Alright. No problem. Let's do this. Okay. Uh-huh, there it was. So we're watching the red line on the stethoscope here for something different. And it's what's cool about this is you have to move it around to hear it louder. So right there. Oh, There it is. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. More reading. I so admire all of these paupers. They seem to me such a breath of fresh air. Communicating with them is such a pleasure, and they are so smart, not like us. Perhaps it is they who should have been lords, and we the simple commoners. Lord Harrington.
November 7th. This means that the meeting is planned for today.
I don't know if that's the way it was meant to be read, but dear Lord Marsh, on November 7th, our meeting starts at Grunston's Oak. I have attached a map to this letter so that you may find the place easily, Lord Collins. There's the map. Okay, we've done everything in there. Let's check this. Hunters. Lord Marsh and his friends are skillful and experienced hunters. I think we've figured that out. That's it. Alright, I believe that we are done in here. I thought that those were like claws. And not horns or antlers or whatever. Alright, let's see. Alright, we have to go home and do some research. Alright, here we go.
I'd suggest that your current weakness is perhaps more than a simple case of influenza, Lord Marsh.
Where might your companion be, Dr. Watson?
Oh, he's busy poking his nose into other people's business, I'm sure.
Get it! No.
My lord, I'm sorry to interrupt, but I must remind you about your meeting.
Is it already time? My apologies, Dr. Watson, but we are expected elsewhere. Might we offer you a lift?
You're going out? I'm not sure that's wise in your condition.
I value your opinion, but misery never rests, and I am needed.
Well, do please take good care of yourself, Lord Marsh. I'll send you my diagnosis, Dr. Fisher.
Thank you, Dr. Watson. Farewell.
Alright, I think we have a couple things to do here. Grunston's Oak.
Holmes, come here. This is serious.
Watson, what are you doing at my table?
I just need to check one thing about Lord Marsh. My intuition tells me that Lord Marsh is hiding something about his disease. His cough, in addition to his fever and his usage of strong painkillers, leads me to believe that he is seriously ill. Let's study it more closely. Sputum with tiny drops of blood.
Sputum.
I could take a sample and examine it under the microscope.
Okay, how did we do this? Scrapey, scrapey. Put it on there. Now we need
Let us apply chemicals to color the sample.
a pipette.
This chemical should be applied third. This chemical should be applied second.
Okay. Huh, I didn't know that. I guess I just happened to do them in the correct order last time. Right there? Yep. Man, it sure is loud in my right ear. With people talking. Shut that window. If you stop and just concentrate on it, it sounds super spooky. Okay, I'm gonna stop doing that now. We're just gonna pretend it's not there.
Now, let's examine the colored sample under the microscope.
We're looking for that. There it is.
Mycobacterium. It appears that Lord Marsh is seriously ill. Holmes, this is no longer a laughing matter. It is just as I feared. Lord Marsh is suffering from tuberculosis.
You don't say.
Yes, I do say. And Holmes, he will die if he is not transferred to a sanatorium as soon as possible.
And yet both Lord Marsh and Dr. Fisher are doing their best to hide this fact. How interesting.
But why?
Why indeed, Watson?
Oh, dear God. You don't think that Lord Marsh contracted tuberculosis while aiding the poor? How terrible. I have a commitment that I can't possibly cancel. Holmes, during my absence, please be extremely careful. This disease is highly contagious. And remember that we have women at home.
Thank you, Miss Alice. Until later.
I'll see you soon, Caitlin.
Where have you been?
Our neighbour lent me a book. She is so kind. I think she likes you.
I doubt that.
How is your investigation going?
It's going. Dracula?
Yes, it's forbidden reading at my boarding school. Did you know?
Well, well.
It is thrilling.
Alright, we'll just continue our research here. Grunston's Oak is pinpointed on the map. No idea. Arts. Does map count as arts? I mean, really, you're just looking through all these to see if something... I mean, I thought tuberculosis.
That's not the one I need.
Nope. English oaks? No way, man. Cranston's oak is a strange and mysterious tree that grows in Epping Forest. The origin of its name is unconfirmed, although there are many legends and fables connected with it. Some people say that over centuries, witches performed their ceremonies near this tree, and these rites have assured that whoever may touch the trunk of Grunston's oak will be cursed for all time.
Here it is. Grunston's Oak is in Epping Forest. That's the place indicated on George Hurst's map.
Yeah, we read that. Alright, so let's check out the map.
Let's try to find the place from the hand-drawn...
And we can try to find the place from the hand-drawn map. Oh, look at that. It fits that little lake there pretty well.
Here it is. Drat. I'll need to hurry if I want to find out what's going on at the forest.
Alright, here we go.
Father, that boy Wiggins, does he come here very often?
He helps occasionally in some of my cases. Why do you ask?
I'd like to talk to him.
Talk to him?
Father, back at school there are only girls to talk to, and they are so boring. I'm sure Wiggins has lots of exciting stories to tell about his life in London. It would be so romantic.
Do we want to be shocked, complicated, reasonable? I did reasonable. I'm just going to stick with it.
Caitlin, you know that Wiggins hasn't had the most fortunate life.
That only makes him more interesting.
Oh, Kate.
I'll leave you alone now.
Meeting. George Hurst knew about the meeting between Lord Marsh and his companions that took place in Epping Forest. Oh. Go to Epping Forest. Lord Marsh and his companions entered the forest that was indicated on George Hurst's map to hold a meeting. Okay. Here we go. Find out what's going on in Epping Forest. Well, here we are in the Epping Forest. Oh, jeez. It doesn't seem to be going very well. Oh, did that got him? It got him. Oh man, I feel like this took forever.
Let's see how
Go.
long you can stay alive.
So at the top is how close the hunter is to us. The bottom is how much stamina we have. And we're getting shot. I don't know if we can be shot a certain amount of times, but we do need to keep our stamina reasonable, or we can't run.
Scampering little rat.
So we should take off before it fills up all the way. Like now, that was a little bit slow, and then it'll continue to fill up until he gets moving. See, we kind of get shot no matter what, so I'm not sure that really matters. T. Boulder. Thorny bushes. Oh, I went boulder last time. Heavily obstructed. Okay. Trail. Keep going this way.
Run,
Come on. Cover. Ah, see? Sometimes there's no way you can make it, so that's why I'm not sure that it really matters if we get shot. There it is. Let's try it.
you scampering little rat.
See, sometimes you can make it to the cover, but... Here we go. Nope. Yeah, no. Okay. I thought he left. We need the stamina. Let's go for it. Oh, no! I didn't even see that.
I'll help you.
I knew that, too. That happened to me before. Oh, jeez. Go. Alright. So, we've got shot. We have a broken leg, probably, from that bear trap. I mean, that thing would destroy your leg. There's no way he'd be running.
Here you are.
No. What the crap, man? I got stuck on something. Oh, geez, he's getting close. Go.
I saw something.
Rare bushes. That way. Go, baby, go.
Where is he?
Oh, hey.
He was poor. This man was killed recently. The body is still warm.
Find him, boys. Find him.
That's it. Go.
Got you.
Alright, cover. Ah! Thought I was going to make that one. See, the way the screen gets more bloody, I think that if you get shot too many times in a row, you'll die. This one.
Where have you gone?
Alright. I feel like we still got a little ways to go. This one took a while. Matted weeds, smell of the swamp, rock slide. Okay, we can't get through that way because there's a rock slide, so we're going this way. Take cover. Woohoo! Go. Woohoo!
I like to call this the swamp of despair.
So this kind of sucks. This is not my favorite. So we have to go to the cover, and then we can see the safe way. So we can get to this tree, and then we can look again. I drowned a couple times before I figured out that's what I was supposed to do. So... Oh, come on. Oh, we can go this way. And if you don't go the right way, you will fall in and die. Alright.
You won't get far!
Oh man, this is all the faster we can go too. I feel like... Oh geez, we should go here? Then this way?
Don't worry, no one's going to find your body!
Oh, come on. Alright. Let's just go right here. And then we'll just go this way, because there's nothing over to the right that I know of. There's like that little shed there. I don't know. I didn't try to go in it because he was shooting me. And then...
You scampering little rat!
I hope this is it, because I don't want to do this again. Come on, come on. And then we should just go right to the end. And... Go, baby, go. Go, baby, go.
I'm following your tracks!
Through the swamp? I kind of doubt it, man. Oh, he's catching up fast. Go, 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 go. This way? Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Right there. Whoa, guy.
You won't get far!
He was killed by a shot to the forehead. My God, it's Lord Harrington's body. My health is deteriorating. I need to dress my wound.
Alright, let's get the hell out of here. So, he decides he needs to dress his wound. And then conveniently there's a little cabin right here. The only one we've seen the whole time. I'm honestly surprised that we're this far into it so quickly. Like as I was saying before, it had to have taken me 4 to 5 hours to get here in my first playthrough. Wait a second, can I look? What is this? You can't. Alright, let's do this.
This will help to dress my wound. The Quartermain Club. This must be Lord Marsh's cabin. Someone's coming, I better hide.
Breathe, Lord Marsh. It's almost over.
Who are you?
George Hurst from the 1st Lovett Scouts, here to deliver justice.
An old soldier. How ironic. Did we refuse you on our special education program?
It's true, I was refused. An old wounded soldier is useless to you, but he can still be dangerous.
We hunted a lot in these woods, but I didn't expect to become the prey. I have lived a grand life without any limits set by others. I will die a happy man, so you won't see me begging, you festering wretch.
Prepare to meet your maker.
Okay, we can't go.
I should decide what to do before leaving the cupboard.
Alright, so we have to make a decision here. Let's finish these out. Dead bodies. Somebody hunted the paupers and the lords involved in the special education program. Those dead bodies, somebody hunted them. Oh. Mr. Hurst hunts. George Hurst hunts down paupers and lords in the forest. Lords hunt. Lord Marsh and his companions hunt down paupers in the forest. It looks like George, so that guy with the missing cheek with his teeth showing with the gun is George Hurst, Tom's father. So he is hunting down people in the forest. Personal motives. George Hurst intends to kill Lord Marsh, the scapegoat for Hurst's own failures. George Hurst's revenge is going to take the law into his own hands concerning Lord Marsh. I guess. See, they turn red when they don't fit. So Mr. Hurst is a psychopath. Just from doing it before, I know that's not the right answer. So, if we come back here, also, you know, if you do this and you get one and you're like, I wonder, that's not what I thought, you can come back here and you can change some of these. So if I change that one, then these two don't fit anymore. So I can switch this one, that he's looking for revenge, and that he didn't think he would return when he wrote that letter to Tom. So Hurst hunts Lord Marsh and his companions hunt down paupers in the forest. Wait, we're still not matching up here. There we go. This was the one that didn't match. Marsh hunts down people. So we can go back here and switch some of these around too, which is going to take it all away, and then that just doesn't work with this one because this one only has one. So we're going to want to switch these back. We had these ones correct. It didn't agree with this one that can't be changed. So Marsh hunts down people or Hurst hunts down people? I'm not really 100% sure. What I originally thought was that they were having the rich people go into the forest, or the paupers, if you want to say, and then Marsh and his friends were hunting them down. And then I thought then Marsh was having George Hurst do that in the forest. So I'm not 100% sure, but this is how I think it should go. So then after you make a decision, you can come in here. It gives you two more choices. Lord Marsh and his companions hunt down people from the special education program. George Hurst only wishes to avenge the victims. So I can condemn Lord Marsh. Lord Marsh is a cold-blooded killer who will, under the guise of charity, hunted down poor people. Okay. Under the guise of charity, he hunted down poor people, put Lord Marsh in jail, where he will eventually die from his tuberculosis, absolve Lord Marsh. Lord Marsh has no likelihood of recovering from his illness, allow him to die peacefully at home while ruminating on his crimes. Now, this is completely up to the person playing. I mean, he helped so many people, and then he hurt people too at the same time. Do they outweigh each other? I don't know, but he's gonna die no matter what. So I want to say I picked this one, allow him to die peacefully at home, or you can continue the investigation if you think there's more to do, which there is not in this one. So let's do this. Confirm your choice.
George, lower your rifle, please, for Tom's sake.
Holmes! My, an almost worthy opponent.
Tom? My Tom? If you've endangered my lad in any way, you will pay dearly.
I assure you that Tom is safe in London with a well-trusted friend. And now, it's time to end this.
By all means.
George, listen to me. If you're seeking an apt punishment and vengeance, killing Marsh will give him exactly what he wants. He would die knowing that he had fulfilled his life through his absolute control of it. But if you allow Marsh to live, he will suffer a far greater punishment. For his ball and chain will be the debilitating tuberculosis. Look, it's already dragging him painfully and slowly to his death. Then his wealth can and will be used to support the families affected by the Quartermain Club's malevolence.
You're mad! You're both mad!
Let's go and find Tom.
Not just yet. See, Lord Marsh, you will die here, although not by the gun. You'll die slowly.
Don't do this, George.
Detective, take a look here.
This is how you became sick, Lord Marsh. The beheading of your victims who were suffering from tuberculosis was what infected you. Poetic justice.
Holmes, you cannot fully understand why we helped so many and sacrificed a few. But don't let me die like this. Just kill me now.
Who do we shoot? Who do we shoot? Nobody.
Mr. Hurst, you've already served brutal justice to Lord Harrington and I hope Lord Collins and Dr. Fisher. Taking that into consideration, you may as well kill Lord Marsh and end the Quartermain Club completely. No loose ends.
Ooh. And that's it. I can't believe it. We were almost an hour for the first episode. We're at 49 minutes right now for this one. I can't believe we did this so quickly. So, Lord Marsh is a cold-blooded killer, but then again, he did help many poor people to better their lives. He has already paid dearly for his crimes. Absolve Lord Marsh. Clues found 18. 6% of people made the same moral choice as me. So let's check it. So, absolve Lord Marsh, or Lord Marsh was the right one, and we found all the clues. So, we have successfully solved this crime. You can also, so let's say we picked Tom's father and ended up killing him or something, whatever. And we got here, and I did check conclusion, and it was red. We found it was wrong. You can go back and replay before you make that final choice. And you can pick a different choice, which is really cool. Actually, we could go back and we could do condemn Lord Marsh and see how it was different. Which I kind of want to do, but at the same time, let's just keep it moving because I've done this one already. I'm trying to get you guys caught up. So let's just go ahead and accept the decision. You're about to finish the case. Are you ready to start a new chapter?
Yes! Well done, Watson!
Holmes, you're playing bowls? Indoors?
Not just any old bowls, Watson. Lawn bowling.
Seriously? With your injury? Oh, no. Mrs. Hudson is going to murder you.
Well, that's it for now. Time to go. Would you care to join me?
You're incorrigible. And where are we going, Holmes?
I'm participating in the final stage of the annual tournament held by the London Archaeological Institute's bowling club. It's an official invitation. I'll just need to dress suitably and then we can leave.
So that's what we're going to do next time, you guys. Thank you so much for coming to hang out with me today. I really do appreciate it. If you guys enjoyed this video, please don't forget to hit the like button for me. Leave me your thoughts on it down below in the comments, and you can also subscribe to the channel for more Sherlock Holmes, The Devil's Daughter, and other videos. Oh man, I like this hat. But we don't need one where we're going. But we do need to change our clothes to sportswear. So next time we're going to head to the archaeological club for a bowling tournament, a lawn bowling tournament. And yeah, thanks again for coming to hang out with me today, you guys. I hope you enjoyed that first case. I hope I didn't rush through things too quickly. I feel like we went through it really fast, but at the same time, we're trying to get through them and get you guys caught up to where I am so that we can experience the rest of the game together. So, thanks again for coming to hang out with me today, you guys. I really do appreciate it. and we'll see you next time. Later, guys.